of the mind. Look at these cockroaches. All this while, I've ignored this character, Aisha Yusufu. I've ignored her because I think her husband must really be a woman rapper. A woman rapper that he tolerates his wife stripping herself naked in the market square, claiming to be an hijabite. So how can you just go on and feel that you have a standard? There is this feeling. I can speak English. I went to school. I have my children self get PhD. That's school where you go. Me no go. My children get PhD. My daughter is selling all over the world. I won't tell her. I won't tell you her name. My daughter is selling all over the world. One of one. Do you know how many PhDs I've trained? How many people I give scholarship every year? You call your poverty of the mind. You just drop words like this, empty one, win, poverty of the mind. Look at these cockroaches. So somebody say, poor man hungry. I sure and say I no be poor man. What do you expect me to do, you this woman? I don't want to go to that level. But that you are woman rapper husband will allow you make it run your mouth everywhere. It is high time he sent you away from his house. Because you bring problem for him. And my own problem, not the end. My own problem is Abaimbere. Ebola and Panyel. Ebola and Panyel. Who Abaimbere? You go and ask people what Abaimbere is. My problem, not the stop. If they sleep self and they look for you. You wake up and they look for you. If they market and look for you. If they hospital and look for you. You are now. If we buy Rolls Royce, even the money we carry, you thief. If we buy me back, if we buy G-Wagon 800, if we buy Defender, that Defender will get. For Nigeria, nobody get that one. Now waiting Emiratis, the Emir of the Sultan of Brunei, other people they use. One of one. I work for my money, my head, the things that I create. If Nigeria is to celebrate people, they should be celebrating me. It's not only physical. I don't want to talk. If you see the things I create, the things that I make, the things that I make people to make, if Nigeria appreciate things, I will revolutionize Nigeria. I sit here. Poverty of the mind. You are hiding that, kidnapping people. You are only talking. Me, I didn't only talk. I went to the field. I went after them in my own home. I started in my own home. I got rid of them in my own home. I went to other places in River State. I taught them a lesson. And then I started to expand to other places. Do you want drone technology? You want robotics? You want cannons? What do you want? You want boats? If you see my creation, what I create, what is inside my head, that your cockroach brain, not go fit get that. Cockroach brain too small. How you go get something? You know how cockroach weather when they fly? Wait. Huh? If Nigerians know me, hey, you see the mosque, why Shona? How many mosques clean and they beautiful like this from Nigeria? This is just one. If I start to show you my building all over the world, nobody has convicted me for bunkering, for oil theft. Nobody has convicted me for drugs. We know the people where they do the drug. And they accuse other people. The drug they with you. I hope you know they take something. Because no sane woman will go they talk the way you they talk. They can't talk the way you are talking. I hope you are not taking something. No? I just hope so. I hope you are not taking something. I hope you are not high on substance. I just hope. I pray. Oh. Say you are not high on substance, oh, because you and substance no difference. If there are black people who are thinking to raise black people out of what we are, the disgrace that was suffering from people like Trump and others, it will be me in Nigeria. I'm fired. Every scientific research professors, one professor just came from America and took me of 354,000 because I wanted to say, I wanted electricity, I wanted hydro. It's there. Maybe in the daytime I will show you. Or is it boats? All the boats you see, the gunboats, everything, I created it from my head. All my houses are peculiar. Come and see the architectural. This one you see now small. Oh. This is not just one of the places where I did. Tomorrow I go take you go the one way. If you enter 1 week, 7 never work around finish. Somebody stands in Nigeria. We go to China. We go to Saudi Arabia. We see tunnels. Somebody can stay in a village and be tunnel full everywhere. You think it's easy to think that way? You don't know me. If you know me, you will not bring your trouble. My mouth sharp, my brain sharp, my hand sharp. Sharp well. Don't bring make your woman rapper husband, tete-pote husband. Make him hold you. Tete-pote. Mr. Yusufu or Alaji Yusufu tete-pote. Make you hold your wife. Because I don't abuse her. Because there is nothing enough for me to abuse her. My wife said them fat passer. My wife, the fat passer. Ask some question. The family of Yusuf had not called him to ask him question. Why he get this kind of cockroach for inside the house? I show my car, it consign you. You no get them. If you get them, bring them now. You no get them. Now when I stand up so I don't die. And I start to talk. I know die. I know die. And I'm not going to die now. I'm not going away very soon, inshallah. I'm going away very soon. I'm going to be a pain. A pain in the house for most of you. I'm going to be around. Everything that I said, that you people supported, you are now regretting it. I was on the wrong, he claimed. So if I was on the wrong, why did you leave Buhari? You left Buhari. And then me, will be Buhari enemy. Oh, before Buhari go, he go central bank. Open the central bank for me. Make I go inside the central bank. You wait till you get from that. You are not worthy of any reward. You are not worthy of any reward. I don't need any lie to stay on international spotlight. Me, just me, I am news. Only my face is news. Please, Mr. Yusufu, hold your wife. I'm not in the same category with you or her, and I will never be. I am an Amakri of an impeccable pedigree.
I've just listened to a whole 7 minutes of Asari Dokubo's rant. And if you know me, I do a lot of videos. I mean, it's very easy for me. I can sit down here and do like 2 hour, 3 hours video straight, just talking. Talking is my thing. Writing is where I'm like, I don't bet. To watch video is actually a major issue for me. And for me to sit down through Asari Dokubo's rant, you really know that I want to do this video for you and just listen to him all throughout so that I'm not biased. Listen with an open mind. Just listening to Asari Dokubo. By the way, we are going to put a link to that video in the description section. So it's about 7 minutes. We didn't want to just play and how he hates it, especially people who claim, to be men of God. In this one, he's talking about Pastor Ezekiel Dachomo, who has really been on the forefront, talking about the killings of his people and also the Christian genocide in Nigeria and all of that. So for me, the argument whether there's a Christian genocide or not, I'm not really concerned about that. What I'm concerned about is the fact that Nigerians are being killed. And if someone decides that they are going to focus on the Christians being killed, so be it. There's nothing that stopped you from focusing on other people who you think are being killed. It's not a matter of, oh, they killed these people more, they killed that people more. It's a matter of every Nigerian killed should be the whole nation being killed. That's the way we should look at it and take it on. So, and he went on to talk about this thing. One of the things I really found funny was where Asari Dokubo mentioned the fact that he's going to, if you place a curse on this pastor, the pastor is going to die within 24 hours. And I'm like, Asari Dokubo, as what? As your cause is what? Is it those people that used to fall on their feet at your place, you drink water, give them to drink, that is making you shock and making you feel one thing or the other? Even the gun where you carry for hand, now people they do, and you don't even fit sit down manufacture your own. Whatever it is, oh, we have a helicopter, we can bring it, and now the one way people do. So as what? The cause as what? Sometimes we fool too much in this country. We play too much. We're light and light. Then there's this importance people ascribe to themselves, where there's really nothing for there. And I kudos to Pastor Dachomo for speaking up for his people, for amplifying the injustice happening to his people, the killings, the death, and nothing has stopped anyone, whether from the from the Muslim community or any other community that feel that their people are being killed. Nothing has stopped any of their religious leaders or tribal leaders or whatever to come out and actually amplify also the cries, the killings, the atrocities that have also been meted out on their own people. And one of the things that Asari Dokubo mentioned was to talk about, C0kro, that all the people that are being killed there, who is killed them, well, they are being killed. If Asari Dokubo decides today he's going to be talking about the Muslim genocide, so be it. I believe there's a genocide in Nigeria. All across, people are being killed, and that's it. And if there's some people who want to amplify the Christian genocide, so fantastic. Let it bring the kind of result we want. If there's someone who wants to sit down and also amplify the Muslim genocide, so go ahead and do it and talk about the people who are being killed. But at the end of the day, I think we all agree that there is genocide in Nigeria. The way that people are being killed, driven away from their villages, if we're not watching it, we're systematically being decimated from the inside. The war that is being meted out on Nigeria is not from the outside. They've entered inside. They're actually doing it from the inside. And we're just sitting down here foolishly arguing over numbers when we should be joining our hands together and say, hey, the killings, should be stopped. he talked about the conflict that has been in Nigeria, but also talked about the initially at one part of the video, you see him saying things like, "Oh, there's no religious, conflict and all of that," and then he goes on to talk about the tribal conflict that has morphed, into the religious conflict, and you're like, okay. And then he would the most, I think, when psychophants talk, they just talk from their point of view of psychophancy. And he's busy talking about the fact that, oh, Tinubu, anybody bringing Tinubu into Christian genocide is not being truthful, that his wife is Christian, his son is Christian, his daughter, even though she's Muslim, she's married to a, who cares about all of those things? I think one of the things that people really do not really appreciate is the fact that you can hate something even though you're married to that thing or whatever. But I've never even said that's not even, the case as it is, right now. So the most important thing here is the fact that, look, there is a genocide going on. There is killings that is going on, and nobody asked Tinubu to go and rig election. Tinubu, when he didn't rig election and get himself sworn in as president, nobody called him on anything Nigeria. We faced whoever was there, and if he didn't need to be faced, then they shouldn't have rigged the election. He should have allowed the person who had won, the election to be sworn in, and all our attention would not be on that person. That's the person that will be holding accountable. So all of those things are things that I don't even get that. And then he's talking about people being afraid to talk. I don't know what he means by people being afraid to talk. He probably is the one who is afraid to talk and say the truth and focuses more on the psychopathy. I can't imagine somebody as old as, Asari Dokubo is so deep, head deep into the butt of someone that all he does is psychopathy. Bros, grow up. I beg you. Where we come from South Side, they know us as people where they do boy follow person. We they talk truth when we see, and not be all this. What do you want? The money you want. I've been a power. I've been a waiting. Even if you want, you don't forget out for yourself. You guys to be doing boy. Well, people who live off boy. So if they still say people others they do boy for them, it and so the boy thing they go. And then I don't know which Igbo man he's calling idiotic or whatever. For you to call someone idiotic, it literally means that idiosyncrasies is what runs in you, and you also see yourself as one, because I don't see any reason why you cannot talk about. Okay, fine, the Igbo man is not talking about the killings in the Igbo land. Why don't you talk about the killings in the Igbo? Because on Monday you say you are not Igbo, on Tuesday you say you are Igbo, on Wednesday you say you are a mix of Igbo and whatever, and the Ezekiel man or which one used to claim. Then on Thursday and whatever, Oga, talk about the ones in the southeast. You talk about that one. Since this Igbo man is talking about another, this it's called how did they even used to talk that? We're all helping each other turn by turn, eh? So you be the one to talk about it. Talk about Biron and Hausa and how that translates. At the end of the day, Asari going